during preseason this year, I said Jacoby Brissett would start at some point in the year, and I got a lot of shit for that. And I said he's also the more NFL-ready quarterback. We also said Sam Howell should start, but still, I knew this was coming. Just yet again, check off the list this year. Me saying shit people don't want to hear that I called before it happened. I said Jacoby Brissett would start. I said he would look better. Here we are. Now, what's crazy is, think about this. Jacoby Brissett plays this whole game. We beat the Rams, a team looking to get into the playoffs. Just played the Ravens really hard last week. We had 2 weeks to prepare for this shit. Sam Howell scores like 7 points in 3 quarters. I mean, come on, bro. Imagine what now, and imagine this. Imagine Jacoby Brissett plays the entire season. Ron Rivera might have a job next year. Think about that. Ron Rivera might still be the head coach next year if Jacoby Brissett starts this whole season. Now, I know a lot of people are going to be like, well, good. I don't want Jacoby Brissett to, I don't want Ron Rivera to be here next season. So good thing we didn't start him or whatever. There's going to be people thinking that. But then also that needs to make you realize just how bad Sam Howell is, that he's put us in that position, right? Like, do you want Sam Howell to start and us suck and lose? Or do you want Jacoby Brissett to start and him do decent job? And for some reason, when Sam Howell is our quarterback, Terry McLaurin is a fucking bum out there. And then when someone else, aka Taylor Heineke or Jacoby Brissett, steps on the field, Terry McLaurin is a stud superstar receiver in the NFL. Make that shit make sense to me, or because I can't make sense of it. I mean, I actually, you know, it's crazy because I was saying at halftime, it's Brissett time. What else is there to see? What else is there to see, man? And like someone said, oh, you know, Sam Howell's learning. I'm like, well, what? I haven't seen him learn shit yet. Well, like, what is he going to sit out there and throw another interception? What is he learning right now? I just don't see it. I don't see, like, in this game. And people gave me shit for this too during the Cowboys game a couple weeks ago, where I defended the defense. I was like, look, the defense, they're not good. And people were like, oh, how are you going to say that they were good in this game? They gave up like 40 points. Yeah, they eventually did. But there's a whole lull in the middle of the game where we were in the game, and if our offense scored any points, the defense would probably keep playing to that level. But if the defense keeps going out there and making stops and shit, and then they see our offense score nothing and just go 3 and out, throw a pick, and 3 and out, the defense ends up giving up. And in this game, the defense had 2 turnovers in the first half. I thought they were trying, and to be honest, I think that the defense looks better with Ron Rivera calling the plays. We couldn't say that the last game that he did versus the Cowboys, but also that was just hell of a game by the Cowboys. They destroyed us on offense. But in this game, you could tell that the defense looked like, at least they seemed like they were in better positions. And also not just that. Another thing is Cleek Hudson had a really good game. Now we're starting to see some people who actually want to play and actually are athletic and can make plays. I forget who it was. In the Discord, I asked who was number 50, because I didn't remember who that was. And I asked in the Discord, if you're not in the Discord, I'll put a link in it in the description below. Join the Discord, talk to us during the games. It's always fun to talk to people during the game. But I asked who's number 50, because I don't remember who that is. And someone told me who his name is. And I was like, damn, like this dude ran over a running back and was trying to get Matt Stafford. Like this dude was a bully. This dude was a dog. I'm like, where's this guy been? Where has this guy been this whole season? Like we're playing people who are gonna like get to Matt Stafford and like lay him down gently and put a blanket over him and then give him a pillow and shit. This dude ran the running back completely over and was like, he didn't get to Matt Stafford in time, but he was like, you could tell this dude was like ready to make a play. And it's like, where's this guy been this whole time? And I think it's just a combination of maybe somewhat Ron Rivera is calling a little bit more aggressively, which we've been calling for that all season, because that's the opposite of what Jack Del Rio did. And also now we're getting to see, like, Quan Martin had a pretty good game from what I can remember. He was in the mix a lot. Now we're starting to see some people who actually want to play the damn game and make some plays. And I thought Deron Payne had a good game today, but I did want to bring up something that I've been thinking about Deron Payne for a while now that pisses me off, right? in his contract year, well, I guess last year, or was it last year or the year before? I'm getting them all mixed up, but I guess in his contract year, maybe I guess it was last year, right? When he wouldn't get to the quarterback, he would still get his hands up and get all these like deflections and stuff. Like he would actually, if he's not going to get to the quarterback, he would jump up and put his hands up. Whatever it did, like he was there to make a play. And like, think how many passes has him or Jonathan Allen batted down this year? Because I can think of 0 fucking times that they've done it. But last year, right, when he was trying to get a contract, his hands were up in the air, knocking down. How many? Go back and look at how many balls he batted down last year. Like these dudes just are not playing on the same level this year. And that's like switching up the gears of this video, because I was just trying to say some good things about the defense. But this is something I've been meaning to say for multiple weeks now. Is just how hard. And Jonathan Allen, where the fuck is he at? Like he wants to go up there and say he's okay with being traded and shit. Well, who wants to trade for you when you're doing absolutely fucking nothing? At least Deron Payne was in the mix and had his name called today. Where's he at? Haven't been seeing anything from Jonathan Allen all year long. Yeah, he wants to go up on the radio and talk shit and just say, "Oh, I'm down to be traded too." Like, bro, what have you been doing anyway? Like, you should be the one leading by example. You should be the one. You should be you're a captain. You should be destroying people and then not talking and being like, look, do what I did, and you don't need to talk about it either. Just lead by example. But that's the opposite of what he's doing. He's out there not doing that shit, not making any plays, not getting his name called at all, and then wants to go on the radio and talk about getting traded and shit. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's this game, like, I don't know. It's just we could have beaten the Rams, and the Rams are they're not the world beaters they used to be, but they're still respectable. And we clearly, if Jacoby Brissett played the whole game, we win this game. Like, just I don't know, like, who's gonna argue that? Like if Jacoby Brissett had a whole nother half of football to play, we win this shit. And you guys have seen me posting stuff about the draft, and this is the thing now too, right? Like, what do we do from here? Do we start Jacoby Brissett for the rest of the season and maybe screw around and win some games? Now, if I'm Ron Rivera, that's what I do, because if I'm Ron Rivera, I want to win, and if I'm Ron Rivera and I'm the head coach of a football team, there's the defense out there trying sometimes. There's people out there trying, right? I want to have, in good faith, put the best foot forward to win games now that I can. And I would put Jacoby Brissett out there to win games. Now, on the flip side, what are we winning games for? We're not going to the playoffs. So what do? Keep throwing Sam Howell out there and letting him learn? And just to get a better draft pick to then what? Draft a quarterback? Like, or screw around and not draft a quarterback? Well, like, and this is the thing. I mean, this is this should be a whole different video, right? But in my thought process, whether Sam Howell plays the rest of the season or not, whatever it is, in my opinion, he hasn't played up to par for us to miss out on having like the 4th overall pick or whatever it is. What I'm trying to say is, who knows how often we're going to have a chance to draft this high up in the draft? In my opinion, you have to take the quarterback there. If there's a quarterback, and now this comes down to the GM, this comes down to whoever the GM is, whatever their philosophy is. If they like a guy, take him, no matter who he is. Doesn't matter. Like, I've been making a lot of posts. I like Bo Nix, and that's a whole nother video I could go into why I like that guy. I think he's going to be the shit in the NFL. I really do. And that would right away, whatever 4th overall pick, whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm walking up there and putting Bo Nix in there. But that's just me. Whatever the new GM, maybe the new GM wants to see Sam Howell again next year. And the thing is, I'm not even really against that either. Like, I don't, people think, just because I criticize Sam Howell a decent bit, I don't dislike the guy. I don't hate the guy. I just think that he could be doing more. There's shit that I hate about him, that he always throws the ball off his back foot. Like, how many times is he like trying to throw a fadeaway jump shot like off his back? Like, there's just shit about him that I don't like. And in my opinion, we wouldn't be drafting 4 overall or 3 overall, whatever it's going to be, if he was good, if he was really that good. Because any quarterback, I mean, don't get me wrong, there's always exceptions too. Look at Josh Allen. he sucked when his first year, right? I get that it takes some time, right? But it's just so hard when then you see Jacoby Brissett walk in here, right, and do what he just did, throw bombs down the field right away to Terry McLaurin, and be like, damn, Terry looked, it's so crazy. In the same game, Terry McLaurin looked complete ass. And like, there's times where I was even like, do we need to have that discussion? Like, was Terry even ever that good? And then in the same game, we were like, yo, Terry McLaurin's the shit, yo. Like, wow. Like, it's so crazy how it switches up like that. Like, so to me, I don't know. I haven't seen enough from Sam Howell. Now, and not even just that, I'm still open to having my mind changed by Sam Howell. Even in today's game, if he came out here and lit shit up, I'm open to having my mind changed by him. But he just hasn't done enough. He just hasn't done enough. And honestly, they showed a picture or just they showed him on the sideline in the first half. This wasn't even when he threw the interception. This was in the first half, and I seen him sitting on the bench, and he was just like he looked exactly how Montez Sweat, when he said, "Oh, people are just and the team I was just at, people were just waiting for the season to be over." He looked like he was ready for the season to be over. Sam Howell on the sideline on the bench in the first half, just sitting there like this. He looked like he wanted the season to be over. Like, let's be honest here. And he's supposed to be the quarterback. He's supposed to be the captain. I could keep this going on and on and on, but I'm just going to leave it here. I thought, just to sum shit up, Sam Howell, I was the only one calling for Jacoby Brissett at halftime. I made a post on my channel in the Discord. I was like, Jacoby Brissett at halftime, please. I'm ready to see whether this is Sam Howell or it's a team issue. And I think we found out really fucking quick that Sam Howell is not playing up to the level that he needs to be playing. Besides that, defense, and sorry, I need to throw this in here too. Another reason why I wanted Jacoby Brissett at halftime, and I looked around and I went to other people's streams and shit. I didn't see nobody talking about Jacoby Brissett. I did. I was the one talking about it. But in the first half, go back, and then yet again, talking about shit that pissed me off about Sam Howell. Go back, and I dare you to go back and watch the first half, the film of this game. Every single time Sam Howell runs, a lot of the times he ran off to the right, and he got like 3 yards or something, right? Every time he just took off and ran, go back and watch the goddamn pocket. People want to sit here and act like the offensive line is the issue. Go back and watch the first half of this game, and every single time Sam Howell ran, look at the pocket. I dare you, because he had a pocket the whole time. And then as soon as I go to the Discord and I type this in the Discord, I'm like, look at the pocket. Why is this guy running or whatever? I sat there and complained about it. And right while I'm complaining about it, the next play, he steps up in the pocket and throws a 25-yard pass down to the right side to Terry McLaurin. I'm like, you could have been doing this all day. Like, why are you running for 2 yards? Like, I get that you've been sacked and shit all season. I get that, but there's a pocket. The pocket's good. Step up in the pocket, throw the ball. So I've been when I've seen that happening all game. That's why at halftime I was like, I'm done. Like, just let me see, and just for the fact of like putting Jacoby Brissett in there, just to see like if anything changes. Like, if Jacoby Brissett goes out there and like we look the same and we barely are moving the ball and barely scoring any points, okay, cool, I got it. Throw Sam Howell back in there. We get it. But when Jacoby Brissett comes in there and starts lighting it up and shit, throwing the ball down the field, making Terry McLaurin look like a star in the NFL, yeah, we need to have some serious discussions about this. So I'm gonna leave it there. Defense played okay. I mean, this is the most 2 turnovers in the first half. That's probably got to be the best turnover ratio we've had all season, right? So there are some people out there trying, and the big discussion is, what do we do from here? Do we mess around and win some games with Jacoby Brissett, or do we keep throwing Sam Howell out there and getting the 4th overall pick to then who knows what we're going to do with it? It would blow my mind if we didn't. I don't know what we're going to do, but I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.